Your imagination is literally like the engine that drives your creativity. So when you're wanting to create a new future, right? You've become aware and you're looking around and going, hey, this isn't the reality that I want to be in. Well, one of the first things that you need to work on first is your imagination. Because when we want to move out of where we are right now, we need to be able to imagine and create what we want to make it look like. So there's a couple of ways that I really like to play with training and learning how to strengthen that muscle of the imagination. So the first tool that I always use is color. This is such a strong one, and this can work in so many different ways, but two areas in particular that I really like is in your home first and foremost, right? So that if you're, say, I don't know, going to update your cushions or whatever, rather than going for something beige and neutral, try adding in some color, because when we start to see more color, we start to ignite that imagination, and all of a sudden the more colors that we see, the more easily we're able to access that creative part of our brain. You know, and it's one of the reasons why I love going to art galleries, especially modern art, because it's absolutely swimming in color. And as soon as you start to see those different colors, they'll ignite not only different parts of your imagination, but different parts of your mood. And look, we can go into a whole section there about color psychology and the different colors. But just to start with, you know, if you're looking at those warm pink tones, it's always going to really, you know, ignite around your heart and the things that you love. And if you're wanting to, I guess, make some bold moves in your life, then start looking at those bold colors, you know, like magenta, bold aqua, and they will actually start to open something up in your brain. Now, the other way that I really like to work with my imagination, and again, it's that muscle memory that we're building about how to access that part of our creative mind, right? So the next part is that I start daydreaming about what would be my dream job. What would be, if I could be doing anything right now, what would that be? And by asking those questions and really getting your mind to like engage in that playtime of daydreaming, again, you're building that muscle so that your imagination can really start to see things outside of your reality. Now, if you're someone that struggles with, you know, what's your dream job? Because I asked a friend, you know, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, what's your dream job? And she said, literally, honestly, she said, I've never even thought about it. I've never really allowed myself the opportunity to think about it, to dream about it. And I was like, what? Totally blew my mind. But I also get it as well. We get stuck in the reality of bills and routine and all the things that we have to get done. So one of the ways that I like to start thinking about your dream job, if that's something that you're wanting to create in the future, is if you were going to your dream job, what would you be wearing? Where would you be going? What time of day would it be? What would the furniture be like where you are going to your dream job? What would the shoes be like that you're wearing in your dream job? And, you know, some of those key little questions, you can see where I'm going with this, right? But like if you're in your dream job and you're wearing a really stunning dress that's, you know, really special, then maybe that gives you an idea of the type of organization that you'd like to work for. If you're in your yoga gear, maybe you want to work for a wellness company. All of these things are leaving little clues and crumbs for what might be your dream job. But again, all we're doing here, this is a tool to really train your imagination to think without borders, to think without barriers, right? Once we can get into that dream state, we can start to nurture our creativity, expand our imagination, and create a future we can get really excited about. So I'm Leina Broughton, and I hope that you found a little bit of inspiration in this video to becoming the creative director of your world, of your life, and designing the future that you want. I'd love it if you could like, share, subscribe, all the things that would help raise the channel as well. So thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon.